Hi, I'm Sven.
I'm Mally.
My real name is Stephen Job, and I've been called Sven since I was about 17, and I've been doing ceramics since I was a kid, but I really started when I went into college. And at the beginning of this year, me and my partner, Mally, she runs SVEN Ceramics with me.
I do pretty much everything else besides making the pottery. I take the photos and I work on the website and do the marketing and sales, and I'm also learning to be a part of the process of actually making the pottery. Lately I've been helping with the grunt work, the wedging and the weighing of the clay before he can actually throw it.
I start off with black mountain clay and I weigh it to an exact amount. I wedge it to get the molecules of the clay structured evenly. After it's wedged, I put it on potter's wheel. This part of the process for a cup actually only takes about 2 minutes. I guess my motivation mainly comes from being in the outdoors for, textures and glazes and stuff like that, and the colors and what I want to make. Sometimes I want to make 100 cups, and sometimes I just want to make vases and experiment with new designs.
For me, SVEN Ceramics is a fun endeavor. I really like handmade things. I like how personal they feel, and I like the quality of them, and so I really like being involved in making pottery and such durable things. They're beautiful and you can take them all over with you.
So making the handle is also a very specific process. I also wedge the clay and then I pull each handle, and then it dries and it gets to this state which is called leather hard, and then that's when I clean up the bottom, and that's when I attach the handle. It takes me about 8 days to make a SVEN cup. Pitchers take about 2 weeks. Crock takes about 2 weeks as well. It's my art, it's my livelihood, and it's also something that I love using, and I really like it when people as well like to use it. It's probably the most precise process to get a consistent glaze and something that works well with the clay body that I'm using and in the kiln that I'm using. I weigh out everything on a triple beam balance down to less than a gram. It has to be sifted, mix it, and then I sift it again while it's wet, make it so it's very consistent, and I have to keep stirring it while I glaze it. When you glaze a cup, I use a method called a dip method. So I fill up the inside and then pour it out into the bucket, and then I flip it upside down and I dip it all the way to where you see this line. I started doing this ritual where I ask the kiln gods for a good firing, and it's something I picked up from Japanese ceramists and what they do. And I'm not a religious person, but I do the ritual because there's a lot at stake for me when I do a glaze firing. I also like to take my cups places with me and use them not just in the kitchen, but on adventures, rock climbing, fishing, hiking, boating.
Our hashtag is "Where's my SVEN cup?" and we came up with it because we don't think that pottery should just belong in the kitchen. It should be lived with and enjoyed and adventured with. It should be part of your life. It's a very personal thing, and it should go with you where you go. So we started the hashtag "Where's my SVEN cup?" to just share the journey, not only our journey of where we take our pottery, but see where it goes. So other people on Instagram can post their journeys with their SVEN cup, or even if it's just in their kitchen. It's fun to just have it be a collective experience. I like the thought of them being in people's houses and in restaurants, and I like being part of the process.